Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. I am Lanolin, and we are back with episode 73 of my modded Minecraft Let's Play series. And in this episode, we're kind of picking up where we left off in the previous episode with the slaying of the Wither and the creation of the warded focus, which I actually have been using a little bit. Because in this episode, I'm going to finish up my Wither arena that I kind of did a little bit of work off camera doing, just because it took a little bit. It's not a very big build, and it's not like too pretty or anything like that, so it's nothing too special. It's just I wasn't quite sure how I wanted to do it, so I kind of spent a bunch of time off camera building and tearing down. So I have the finished product ready to show you guys. Let's pop on over there. So I went ahead and actually did it over here near my blood magic area, right back here. See, Wither Battle Arena. You know, I've just did some watery bits because there's actually already a bunch of water here, which is kind of what made it take so long for me building it off camera. Like, it took me, I don't know, this took a long time because I kept changing it up how I wanted to actually do this, but I like this, and I actually started warding it up just a tad, you know, so I didn't have to cut in the middle of my explanation to ward all this stuff up. So let's go ahead and finish it up, and then we can fight ourselves a Wither. Nice. So this should be completely protected against any types of explosions and the like. So one thing I wanted to do was to test it first, of course, to see what gets damaged and what doesn't, and then of course fight the Wither. Hopefully this time I don't get my butt kicked, although I will probably get my butt kicked. So I'm gonna grab some soul sand. Let me grab some Wither skeleton skulls. I went ahead and did a little bit of farming off camera as well, gathering up as many as I could. This farming went okay. Not as much as I wanted, but I got sick and tired of farming with the skeletons. So yeah, I wanted to test it out first, and what better than with TNT. Oh yeah. No idea how many times I ran around this whole entire bit getting back here and forth just because I kept forgetting about the old teleporter system. Another reason why I did it off camera. So let's go ahead and put all this stuff down here, pop a lever down, here we go. Well, it's a good thing we tested this first. Okay, so it kept the warded bits were protected. The whoops. Okay, so yeah, this little corner right here was actually something I was worried about. Because I was pretty sure, yeah, that one would get blasted off, and then all the bits behind it would get blasted off. So, dang. How much cobble? Oh, I lost all of it. Oh man. Okay, well, I mean that's good enough for me, to be honest. Maybe I should fix this up a little bit before we start. Man. Do I want to? Do I want to just go for it? Let's just go for it. Screw it. Oops. If anything, I mean, we should be safe, right? He can't get out, right? Oh, God. We're going to regret this. I know it. But I don't care. Oh, one thing we can do is switch this to lightning mode. There we go. Yeah, let's do it. Let's see how it works. Damage OP. At least until about halfway. It's nice. He's not doing any damage. He's not blowing himself out. He's not... Well, I don't do much anything. Hello. Oh, man. The water's ruining everything. Now we can punch. He's perfect. We don't have to worry about it hitting us. We don't have to worry about him blowing up in the rain. Gotta love the warding. Gotta love the warding focus. I'm trying to jump a little bit. Crit. Doesn't really seem to be doing much. Almost got him. Almost. There we go. Well, he got one hit on us in the end. Nice. So we now have ourselves yet another Wither star. No, Wither star. Another star. Man. Okay, so I guess I need to ward up just a little bit more to be sure that there aren't any issues. But we got another division sigil, which we'll do something with soon, probably. Probably pretty soon. I'd really like to get some of the stuff that we can do with the division sigil, but what we can do now is run back to the base. Actually, not run back to the base. I'll fix that up off camera. Nothing too important got blown up. The arena's still fine, so man, gotta love the warded focus. Oh yeah, speaking of potatoes, our Britannia setup has been doing quite nicely. Although I've had to refill the droppers numerous times, I've generated quite a lot of mana, which we can go take a look right now. Look at that. Totally full. Well, not totally full, as this thing is still running, but basically full. I've obviously added a bunch more mana pools. Added a spark. Nice. Super cool. So we have a lot of mana that we can play with going forward. Soon I'd like to actually automate the ability to actually put stuff in here automatically, so I don't have to constantly do it manually. But there's a few steps involved to doing that before we can actually hook that stuff up. So let me dump this stuff away. I've been trying to get rid of some of this tiny broken iron ore, or poor ore. Yeah. I've been working on it. I have it in a smeltery downstairs, a big smeltery setup we have. I've been utilizing it a little bit. So, anyway, why did I need another nether star? Well, as mentioned, I'd like to make a portal gun. Because portal guns are very cool. Here we go. And they require another star, because they're pretty powerful. So, miniature black hole. Let's go ahead and do this. How do we get ourselves some ender pearl dust? We got to smelt an ender pearl. So, let's grab an ender pearl really quick. Actually, we already have some. We have some, but not enough. So, we only need to smelt one. Okay, let's go ahead and toss that in there. Wow, nice and quick. Oh yeah, I cooked up a bunch of bread. Natura makes it actually so you can, if you just put bread by itself, or wheat by itself in a crafting bench, or whatever, in a crafting grid, you get flour, which if you bake, you'll get bread. So you can do the 1-to-1 for wheat for bread, which is really nice. And is really going to be really good actually for our food production and the production of mana. So good times, good times. Oh, 8. We only needed 8. Oh, never mind. Well, I didn't need to smelt it up at all, but it's all good. So what else can we do? There we go. I think we can do that. Nice! Portal gun! Woot! So what else can we do? We can color it if we'd like. I can put the potato on there. Oh, we got to put the potato on there. How do we make the potato? The potatoes. Jukebox, a couple redstone repeaters. Alright, let's make a jukebox. A couple redstone repeaters. And are we good? What are we missing? Oh, we don't have any dandelion yellow. Figures. Figures. Of all the things that I have. Nice! Potato OS. Or potatoes. I think if I hold it, it talks, maybe?
Oh, hi. So, how are you holding up? Because I'm a potato.
That's awesome. Oh man, gotta love iTunes and the portal gun mod. That is amazing. Okay, so now we can combine it with our portal gun. We have the potato gun.
You stabbed me. What is wrong with you? Oh, do you have a multimeter? Never mind. The gun must be part magnesium. It feels like I'm outputting an extra half a volt. Keep an eye on me. I'm going to do some scheming. Here I go.
I don't know if it's broken. It's just like kind of spits out all of its lines all at once or what, but I like it. It's kind of cool. And if
Where are we? How long have I been out?
oh, so it does occasionally say stuff. It's awesome. All right. Well, if it gets annoying, we can always make another portal gun. But I like it. So if you've never used a portal gun mod before, it's pretty awesome, as you could see. Works just like a portal gun, in that you can do something like this. Whoa! Isn't that freaking cool? Nice. I love it. And of course, you press R and it'll get rid of both your portals. And it works cross-dimension and everything. Like I said, if we would have had this in the Twilight Portal or Twilight Forest, it would have been pretty damn awesome, to say the least. Because it would have made it so we can get back to our base instantly. So while here we are in the Twilight Forest, we're like, okay, we need to go recharge our wand. We need to go get some food. Oh, how are we going to get back? Well, we can just use our... Oh, wait. It didn't actually stay open. Oh, that's right. Okay, maybe that's right. The portal gun itself doesn't work cross-dimension. There's other ways that we can make it work cross-dimension, which we're going to set up either this episode or the next episode. But you kind of get the way it works. I forgot about that. That's the whole reason I need to set everything up. But there's something else. We actually need to kill the Wither one more time because there's a little bit of functionality that exists with the portal gun mod that makes it really, really useful, like I mentioned, for going someplace that you might not be sticking around to for very long, but you just need to quickly pop back the base. Well, we can set up a little room that opens a portal for us back home whenever we need to come home. So we can say, okay, we drop down the blue portal, turquoise portal, cyan portal, whatever you want to call it. We drop down this color portal somewhere in the world, and then back here at the base, we have a portal that opens up this red guy. So then if we're off somewhere, we can just pop back over here. Yeah, pretty damn awesome. And to do that, we need to make the portal spawners. Now, you can actually find these in dungeons, which is pretty damn awesome. But I have not been fortunate enough to find one in a dungeon. There's a bunch of other stuff that you can make with the portal gun as well. The portal gun mod as well, like sentry turrets, the oracle turrets. If you can get 4 of the oracle turrets, they will sing. Just a little Easter egg there for you. Sometimes I make the sentry guns, but I don't really need to this time around. I think I'm pretty good. Pretty well set. The aerial faith plates are actually really, really cool. They work really well. And if you have some music discs, you can actually, if you can make a weighted companion cube, actually, you can make yourself some awesome music discs. I'm not sure how to make the weighted companion cube. There's a storage cube. You might have to find it. But yeah, there's a bunch of cool stuff that you can make. Ooh, including a portal gun pedestal. But like I said, the thing that we're going to be focused on in this episode and possibly the next is the portal spawner. So what I'm going to do is actually, I guess we can make the portal spawners right now because they didn't seem too bad. And you actually get 2 of them per the recipe. Normally you only find 1 in dungeons. It's not very often that you actually come across 2. Oh, that's right, we need to kill the Wither again. I forgot. So let's go do that real quick. Actually, I guess I can go... I guess I don't need to do it on camera again. Yeah, why not? Let's do it again. Oh, I forgot my materials. Ugh, dumb me. Well, it's a good thing I got this portal gun. Haha. Wither skulls. 1, 2, 3. And soul sand. 1, 2, 3, 4. Nice. Boop. Okay, so let's try this again. And actually, let me grab some cobblestone, make this a little bit less horrible. Bat, why are you in here? I'm trying to work. You're squeaking around, making a bunch of noise. Jeez. Okay, cool. So, hopefully this time I'm going to go ahead and... I'm going to ward this stuff up as well, just to make sure that nothing gets broken up again. Actually, I'm just going to break you. And actually, so I noticed that water's flowing. I'm going to go ahead and stop the water flow. There we go. Now, hopefully this stuff will stay together and not get blown to smithereens. That stuff might get blown to smithereens, but it's just dirt and stuff. Not super worried about it. Alright, so this time, hopefully, no damage from anybody, and let's do it! Switch this back to shock. Let's back up just a little bit. Ugh. Oh, I'm sorry, Bat Boy. What? We got hit. Take me inside of here. We took a couple just far enough to we're not. Stop it. Nice. See? Look at that. It's just that easy now. Now, anytime that we need another star, we can just wander on over here, beat them up, get ourselves a miniature yellow heart, all that fun stuff. Oh, yeah, that also, that reminds me, we can make a whole bunch more hearts now. Don't have to worry about that later on, though. Because I'd really like to get these portal spawners made. Dink. Actually, how many wither skeleton? How many bones did I get? Only 6. What? I could have swore I had more than that. Oh, that reminds me, actually. There's actually something else I want to make really quick. A pack. Or not a pack. A knapsack. So one thing that you may have noticed, my little bag quickly filled up with stuff. Yeah. So we need to do something about that. But just so we don't, get a little too distracted, let's go ahead and make these portal spawners really quick. There we go. Nice. Let's make those really quick. Let's test them out. Whoa. Let's put you up one. There we go. I want you to be the red one, which should be the yang to my yin. Let's go ahead and close it up. Let's open you back up. Do portals close when redstone power is cut? Yes. I think I need a lever. There we go. Oh, that's not the right one. Can I access you, please, please? Hey. Redstone power was cut. What are you doing? Huh. Wonder why he's being a little jerk. It's actually been a long time since I've messed around with these, so you'll have to excuse me a little bit. Normally I try to test this stuff beforehand, but I figured I would mess around on here. So which one's the potato gun? Is it this? Or is it this? There we go. Nice. So the only issue right now is obviously when I close one, it's going to close this one too. There we go. So what the system that I'm going to make is going to allow me to trigger this portal back here at the base using a remote. Yeah, using a remote from WRCBE add-ons. What? It's one of Chicken Bone's mods. It's the wireless redstone mod. Yeah, WR. Okay, yeah, wireless redstone. Yeah, it's wireless redstone. Allows you to do some cool, like, remote redstone stuff. So we're going to be messing around with that. So let me do a little bit of work off camera. Actually, no, before we do that, let's use some of these wither. I want to make some of these heart canisters, man. Dang. Recipe. And go. And I want to make the knapsack. The knapsack is going to be really cool because we're going to be able to keep the stuff that we use a lot in the knapsack, so we can just click to it really quick rather than needing to get the bag out and all that stuff, which is nice, but I think this will be really useful. So let me grab some more of those. Do I actually have any apples? Oh, I do. I have a lot of apples, actually. Man, so many jeweled apples. Here we go. Boom! How many can we make? Oh, 6. That is awesome. So now we can drop these guys in here. Bam! Woo, we have a lot of hearts. So I actually need to eat real quick. There we go. Now they should start filling up. We should see our extra hearts. In fact, I'll actually take our ring off so we can see them start to fill up all the way. Nice! So in the meantime, let's make the knapsack. This guy's pretty cool. He's from Tinker's Construct, if you've never used it before. It's pretty straightforward to make. Honestly, it's something that's really nice to make early on. It does require tough rods, which is no big deal. So yeah, let's do it. Do I have any tough rods? No, I didn't think so. But I think I may have actually prepared for this. So let's make sure that guy's open still. Nice. To run downstairs to our smeltery. Yeah, see, right here is where I've got, yeah, slowly melting up all these poor iron ores. I have so much poor iron ore. But unfortunately, this system isn't hooked up anymore, so the lava ran out. I'm going to have to do something about that. So anyway, I should have a little bit of iron in here. I don't know why that was sitting there. I don't even have a spigot there. Silly me. There we go. So we just need 2 of these. Here's 1. Yes. And 2. Look at that, our hearts are almost all filled up. Nice. Woot. That is so cool. I love it. The portal gun is going to be so useful for us moving around our base and moving around the world and getting to all the different things that we need to get into. There's a little bit of setup required, but it's not too hard. I'll show you guys. Don't worry. So finally, we can toss our 2 tough rods here. Bam! Knapsack. So one thing I wanted to test actually with the knapsack. I know there are actually certain items that you can enchant in Tinker's Construct, and I wanted to actually see if the knapsack was one of them. No? Ah, okay. But now that we have the knapsack equipped, ba-da-da-da, look at that. That is awesome. So I can take the stuff that I use a lot, like my hammer, my sigil of the blood lamp, my division sigil, my thermometer. I guess I really don't use my bow that often. And yeah, like pretty much stuff like that. Stuff that I use often enough that it would warrant being in here, something like this. So all I have to do is hit E, click to it, boom, there it is. So let me toss all that stuff in there. Wand of the Forest is another good one. That's something I like almost constantly have in my inventory. It'd be really nice if I actually did need to have it in my inventory. And something else we can keep in here are our ender pouches. Nice. So even more ways to effectively clean up your inventory. So there we go. We can have our tools that we use a whole bunch right there at our grip, at arm's length. Other things. But yeah, and our patches are in here too, so if we get something like out of the ordinary that we need, like our Rod of the Sea, it's in there. We can grab it real quick. Only takes a sec. But our chisel, yeah, we use that quite a bit. So anyway, let's see what we can do about setting up this portal spot. Oh, actually, ooh, maybe not. We might have to set this up next episode, but what we can do is go ahead and close this up. Totally cool. And we can see, where do we want to actually put this? I mean, we could actually put this here, but I think going forward, as we expand our applied logistics system, which, by the way, I went ahead and added another ME drive. It's empty at the moment because I don't actually need any more storage cells, although I will very soon. I think we're good. So where do we want to put them? Where do we want to put this? Again, I was thinking about maybe putting it over here, but because I want to kind of expand the ME or applied logistics system kind of in this direction, I'm not sure if I want to put it here. Well, I'll think about it off camera, and I'll come back next episode where we can set this guy up. We had a good time this episode working on setting up that Wither Skeleton Arena, or Wither Fighting Arena, which kind of got blown to smithereens a little bit, but in the end it worked out perfectly. And we got ourselves an awesome portal gun. So thanks for watching, guys. I have been Lanolin. Please come back next episode where we're going to set up a really cool way of remotely activating a portal back at our base so we can use our portal gun to access our base and, of course, all of our inventory stuffs quickly and easily from anywhere in the world and any dimension that we dream up. So again, thanks for watching, guys. I have been Lanolin, and I will see you next time. Bye.